strangers, and welcome to Fudging It. Today is a little story time while polishing my shoes. I disappeared off YouTube for a while because I was a little fender bender. But first, let's figure out how I'm gonna polish my dogs. I have this polishing cream by Dr. Martens that I bought when I bought the shoes like 3 years ago, and I never used it because it came without a sponge. The dude in the store showed me that it has a sponge, how to use it, and I think we just left the sponge on the counter. So I have other makeup sponges, little polishing thing, and a paper towel. So I'm gonna do that while telling you a story, and then we'll see how my shoe polishing is out. So let's see, let's get some. So anyways, a couple of weeks ago, I was a little fender bender, and the way it happened is that I was trying to turn left on the U-turn under the big freeway, and unfortunately the traffic that goes across started moving, so I thought, well, I'm not gonna make it, so I might as well just wait. So I stopped, but the guy behind me didn't, so he rear-ended my car. Everybody was okay, thankfully. My car was kind of a mess, and here's the picture of the mess. Yeah, see how it's all mushed in, the trunk, and here's the light. The light's got kind of, popped out. It didn't completely come out, but it did break. So anyway, I called his insurance company, and they told me what to do and where to take the car and blah blah blah, so I did that. So I was hoping they can fix it. Looked okay, like they could fix it. It sounded like they could do it. The guy that came out, the mechanic dude that fixes cars, he came out to look at the car and he said, I don't think it's gonna be totaled, I think we can fix it, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, great, my car will be saved. Well, the insurance company was great. They rented me a car to get around, because in the city where I live, you can't really get around anywhere without a car. Public transportation is not great. So, this is very goopy, dudes. Maybe I'm putting too much. I don't know. If you know, let me know. If you don't know, let me know anyway. So anyway, they held my car there for 2 weeks. And I thought, well, that must be a good sign. They probably, fixing it, working hard, maybe getting a new trunk gate or whatever. Straightening all out, I don't know. And then, 2 weeks later, on Monday, I get a letter from insurance adjuster, and he says, unfortunately, your car is totaled, which means that it costs more to fix than the value of the car. My car was a 13-year-old Subaru Forester. Well, that was devastating, shocking, unexpected. I don't want another car payment. And the dude that hit me, yeah, so the insurance offered money for the value of the car, which is not barely cover anything for the new car, and pretty much 5 days to find a new car. So I had to do all the paperwork that they send me and send my title to them and do it all quick so I can get something, because the rental was expiring and they can only extend it so many days. So that was on Monday. On Tuesday, I was searching for the used car online, looking at different cars. On Tuesday night, I went to look at different cars at the dealership, at the Chevy dealership, but unfortunately it didn't work out because I wasn't thrilled with the car and they didn't have a good color and it was too expensive anyway. So back to searching online, and then I found one late Tuesday night online. And I contacted the dealership. They called me back right away. The guy was really nice. His name was Chris. And we talked about the price. I asked him if I could, lower it a little bit. And he said, well, there's a little wiggle room so we can work with you. So on Wednesday morning, I went to the dealership, and about 2.5 hours later, I drove off in a 9-year-old Subaru Forester that apparently the previous owner barely drove at all, which is great. Because for the city where I live, to have a 9-year-old car and only 74,000 miles on it is pretty much nothing. So I'm happy and pleased with my purchase. The monthly payments are still kind of sucky, but they're not as horrible as they could be for a new car. Now I have a 9-year-old Subaru Forester. It's beautiful, and the interior is like new. It's like the person that had it was just like so obsessed with keeping it clean, which I totally appreciate. So yeah, this is why I was kind of quiet off the YouTube, because I had no time to work on videos while working on the whole car situation. But it should stabilize now a little bit more, and I can show you my garden and everything. It'll be good. So, but if you have any kind of car fender bender experience, let me know. I would be interested to hear your experiences. Maybe I did something wrong and shouldn't have contacted the insurance. Maybe I should have contacted a lawyer right away, but I don't know. It was so shocking and unexpected that my brain just, you know, shut down. And that was my shoe polishing / storytime adventure for today. In the meantime, behave yourselves, or not, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!